Sorry, I'm going to try to pick up where I left off. Anyway, so Hera was doing all this like behind the scenes shit that was really evil, but nobody knew at the time. Yeah, nobody knew it was her doing it. And what ended up happening is Hera teamed up with the witch Circe. They teamed up together to take Athena out. In the very beginning, listen, Hera and Circe always wanted to take over the heavens. Yeah, just nobody really knew that. Because of love and Aphrodite, we always thought everybody isn't created the same. There's some evil in the heavens. There's some evil in our family, but like we always thought it was like under control and that nobody was going to go crazy and try to destroy heaven. Yeah. Or the earth. Even hell. Everything was supposed to be being kept intact and kept in a balance. But Hera and Circe really did want to just throw us all. Like they viewed their own family like trash. Like it's not funny, but it's really the truth. Hera and Circe looked at all the other gods like they were garbage, and that it should just be them because they were the most evil. So Hera and Circe concocted a plan to get rid of Athena. Yep, and that's what they did. And you know, Jesus Christ too. Like once Jesus Christ came along, everyone hated him too. Like not Athena and Aphrodite, and like a lot of gods loved Jesus. Yeah, a lot of them did, but Hera hated him. Circe hated him at first. Yeah, Circe hated Jesus at first, and then yeah, like Hera and Circe ended up taking over the heaven. They collaborated. They made a soul plan to take over heaven, and they did it. They actually accomplished it. Yeah, they eliminated all of the gods that could help keep Athena there, and then they just eliminated Athena out. They kicked her out of heaven. Yeah. Now listen, I always say that Hera is the most powerful goddess, and she really is. But before Hera, the most powerful god in the universe was Zeus. And that's Athena's real dad. Yeah. That's Athena's real. That's her father. So before Hera came along, Athena was really like always doing shit with Zeus, like making soul plans with Zeus a lot. Yeah. But they took Hera and Circe, you know, they came along and they ruined it. They took all of heaven over. And they concocted a whole bunch of plans to keep certain gods out of heaven forever. And then like certain souls out of heaven forever. I'm one of them. I'm one of them, you guys. Yeah, I'm one of the souls that they never want back, ever. Yeah. Where Clive got kicked out. Like, I got kicked out of everywhere, too. Yeah. Heaven, hell. Probably gonna get told I can't come back. Well, they can't kick me out of here. Yeah, I'm an earthbound soul. So I can't ever leave this planet. Yeah. But, yeah, the high up people didn't want me back, ever. So that's kind of what happened. Like, well, that is what happened. And then, you know, like I told you guys with the quad story, that ended up being another big part of the fall in heaven. Because once the high up evil took over the heavens, it was just like Hera and Circe running it. They were the judge. So they took Athena's spot as the judge. And nobody was getting judged correctly, obviously, because first of all, Circe's not even a god. She's just a witch, a powerful witch, but she's a witch. And Hera never really evolved correctly to be a god. She never did. Her whole evolution came from cloning, and that was never even supposed to happen. But like I told you, the one time that she evolved correctly as a man, that's when she became Quaz. Yeah, and we all loved that guy. Yeah, like everybody really, all the gods really loved Hera evolved correctly as a man. Only the high up evil really had problems with, obviously Lucifer at the time was part of the high up evil. And he had, you know, he cloned from the Quasbod. But like most things in the universe really loved Hera, evolved as a man correctly. Yeah, there was no evil there. There really wasn't. It was like she finally was evolved correctly. As a goddess, she's always evil. Yeah. And she's very devious and a liar. So like I was saying in the very beginning, nobody knew what she was doing behind the scenes with Cersei. Yeah, but it was like really evil shit. Like the whole Garden of Eden, Hera and Cersei were behind the fall of that. Yeah, it wasn't Satan like everyone says. It was Hera and Cersei. They're the ones who did it. They're the ones who infiltrated that plan. Yeah. And honestly, it's like always them. It still is. They're a part of it, and they never won't be, because they accomplished what they were trying to do, which was take over the heavens. They did that. They're never giving that up. No. Like, there's parts of Cersei, there's parts of Hera that and it's really annoying for somebody like me who's trying to, like, correctly soul evolve myself. Like, I'm still trying to correctly soul evolve, and trust is a huge part of soul evolution. And Hera and Cersei still come around and try to act like they've changed, but Oracle Life knows that they're liars, and what they did to Athena. And other gods too. Yeah, they have like a whole reality. They have a lot of realities, but there's this one reality called the Witch's Garden, and that's where they abolish you to. Like they enslave gods and angels and demons and anything, souls. They enslave souls into their garden. Yeah, it's really scary. And there's a lot of gods there to this day. Like Zeus is there. Athena's dad, Zeus, he's there. That was one of the first gods they ever did it to. Yeah. And oh my god, it was horrible. I want him out. Yeah, fighting for the gods is like serious. Like, there's a lot of things we have to fix. Yeah. But anyway, Athena was the judge, the original judge, and she created court. She created all of that, and Hera and Cersei took it over, and now they're the judge, and nobody gets judged correctly. That's why soul evolution's super hard now, because there's the love that is left is stolen. So the people saying they love each other, they didn't achieve love correctly. It's just two people saying it, basically. Yeah, it's not real love. It's just they're faking it so they don't, like, lose their spot somewhere, or so they could be pretty. Oh my god, a lot of it is like, soulmate stealing in the heavens. Yeah, and it's like crazy. But yeah, Athena's story is like super important to know, because before she got taken out, there was progress constantly in the heavens. Yeah, there was always progress. Like, we were always achieving things and, like, being able to build heaven up. Yeah, making our reality, like, better. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to soul evolve correctly, and then you'll be able to create the realities you want. You have to achieve it correctly, though. So what Hera and Cersei do is they just take what we've created already, and then they soulmate steal. That's what they're doing. All of the soulmates you make here, Hera and Cersei take them. They're always the woman. They're always a beautiful woman, because they can't handle being a man. Except Hera can. Hera can. Yeah, she can. She's proved that she could a few times. But Cersei never will be the man. No, she won't. She won't do it. So she's always a beautiful woman. Hera's always a beautiful woman. And they always just steal the OG guys, which is really just Athena. That men here on this planet always go to the soul lineage of Athena. Yeah. And in the heavens, with Hera and Cersei, after they took Athena off of her throne, which was, court was her throne. Yeah, like most of the gods have like a pretty throne. They just made it pretty so they could be impressive. Athena's was court. That was her throne. And she let us all be involved in it. Yeah, she was like the coolest. Like, you guys don't even know. Like, Athena's the best. I fight for her. Still. I fight for all the gods, really, but I fight for Athena hard. Yeah, she's like one of the best gods ever. Her God-given abilities are like one of the hardest. Guys, can you stop? I don't get get a break. I just don't. Anyway, there's like so much more about her, you know? The Holocaust was over. That's where Hera and Circe abolished they abolished Athena and Aphrodite, the halls. I call it it was originally the halls of Cost. It got turned into the Holocaust, but the original name was Halls of Cost. Yeah, it was like this whole another concocted plan by Hera and Circe, where they would they concocted a whole plan, and what they did was they just wanted to abolish Hermes, Aphrodite, and Athena to the halls forever. Yeah, so they made this reality. That's where they created the Antichrist. That's when they created Antichrist to run the halls, but nobody knew. And they cloned Athena. Well, they cloned a guy like 1 billion times. It was Athena. But the guy didn't know that he was Athena. He was an OG person. He was a soul of all. He wasn't cloned. They cloned him 1 billion times. Can you guess who it was? In the halls? Who they did that to? And then they tried to blame the guy that they cloned 1 billion times. They tried to blame all of this horrible, heinous shit on the guy. Mm-hmm. Can you guess who it was? Do you know that he's innocent and that he never did anything? Well, Hermes, Aphrodite, they knew because they were there. They were also abolished there. Yeah. There's like a lot of realities that Hera and Circe created where they would send gods that were trying to help. Mm-hmm. They would send them there to try to keep them trapped in reality. So, what else can I tell you about Athena? They always clone Athena a man, and that's what they eventually do to all of us. Yeah. So if you're born a woman right now, it's probably the one and only time you're ever going to be a woman. Because Hera and Circe are the only women that are ever allowed to exist in the universe. Yeah. So they always clone, people, but they always clone you a guy. Yep. And any new soul lineage that they try to continue, it's either Hera or Circe as the woman. They're always the mother or the wife. Athena's always just the guy. And they've tried to trick Athena into like falling in love with them so many times, but it never works. It doesn't. No, because Athena always because she's so super smart, she always finds out. Yeah. She always finds out that it's still Hera and Circe just doing this to her. Yeah. So she is here on this planet with us as a guy. Yeah, I miss her as a woman though. She was really fun as a woman. As a guy, she's different. Way more serious as a man. Athena as a man is way serious, yeah. She became the gods in the beginning. That's how she is as a man, yeah. She's super serious. She's not as funny anymore. She still can be as a guy, but she's way more. That's where you get amen from. Athena's men. Yeah. So I shared a video, but Athena founded the country of America. Yeah, you guys. She was the founder. She was the only god that made this place. No other gods helped her. They didn't want no part of it. They were too scared of Hera and Circe. Ugh, yeah. I'll have to make a whole separate video on America, but yeah, Athena founded this country. That's why it's America #1. She did it as a man. The founding fathers. It was all Athena. Oracle Life, hi. I know. A lot of you guys can't wrap your heads around the fact that I'm real. I'm real. Oracle Life is very real. Yes. I know. You want to just say I'm crazy, and it's fine. You can believe what you want. But the fact of the matter is, the gods created me before the High Upheaval took over. And I'm one of the last survivors from these times. Yeah, my soul's one of the last that they ever created before the High Upheaval took over. Yeah. So, be thankful. Don't try to come on here and shit on me and say, I'm on drugs and all this shit. You can believe what you want, okay? But the truth is I'm I can't even tell you the last time I did drugs. Years. I'm sober. I just really want people to start fighting for the gods. I want Athena back as a woman in heaven, as a goddess in heaven. Yeah, I want my judge back. I want my correct judge back. It's very important for soul evolution that judgment gets corrected, because right now we're not being judged. A witch is judging you. Yes, a witch. She's the judge. You guys are okay with that? No, I'm sorry, but that's not correct. It has to be a god, not a witch. Yeah. So a witch is judging you. That's who's judging your soul in heaven. You think you ever get anywhere? No. No. She doesn't know correct judgment. She knows magic. That's what her abilities are in. Manipulating it. Manipulation of magic. Yeah. You guys, there's just a lot you need to know about the heavens, okay? And it's very confusing. And I don't falter people who don't understand it. I'm just asking for you guys to keep an open mind and realize how important this is for me to fulfill my own destiny. Yeah, this is my job for the gods. If I can actually get people to understand what happened, then we can soul evolve collectively as a planet and get something accomplished for real. Yeah.
Look, Mommy, look what I found.
I see.
And then it happened.
And I'm juggling being a mother. And whatever I am to Quaz, you know. Because of all the walking clones, it's like he's mostly a walking clone female most of the time.
Yeah, look what I made.
It's sad, but I've been handling that situation. You understand? Like, I'm trying to make things work with everyone.
Don't move, Ash. Look what I found. Look what I found.
He's cleaning you guys.
I walk.
I'm just saying, like, I want to come on here and share the real stories about what happened, but it's like, first of all, it's really super hard for me, okay, because of the chaos that goes on. But also, like, if you guys are going to be out here, like, in the comments judging me and trying to make it seem like I'm all fucked up on crack or something, like, which, you know, you need to know where these things came from, too. Drugs tie into the high up evil. I know all about it.
This was under the heat.
I want to share the stories with you so you know about it, too. But I'm saying it's, like, not right to just, like, slander me. You're slandering Oracle Life. Yeah. Like, try to keep an open mind. Try being my friend like you once were. Yeah, like, one time you guys were all my friend. At one time you were. But now it's like the high up evil's infiltrated all of everyone, so it's just Hera and Cersei, or the freaking Antichrist, or the walking clones who don't give two shits. So it's too much high up evil. But that's what I'm dealing with every day. And I really want to share the stories so you guys know what happened. Maybe I'll come back and try to elaborate more because I kind of forgot what I was saying. But yeah, Athena's super important, and she's like, guys, I don't like to favorite gods, but she's like the most important god. I think so. Yeah. She really is. Like, she was a prophecy that the high up evil tried to eliminate her before she could even be born. Yeah. The high up evil was always trying to kill Athena before she could be born. They do that to souls sometimes when they're going to fulfill a destiny. That's important, yeah. So Athena's was, and, you know, even Zeus tried to kill her before she could get born. Her own father tried to kill her because he was scared of her. Yeah. Yeah, he thought he was helping one time kill Athena. But then after Athena got born, that became like his favorite kid. Yeah, and it got everybody in the heavens really pissed off over that. Ugh, it's just like here on Earth. Everything's a family, but people get jealous, the gods got jealous, like, it's just like what we go through, except it's more magical. And when you make it to the level of being a god, you've soul evolved to a certain point. You've made it through evolution to a certain point, and you know, you have these abilities. Everybody has abilities, and we're supposed to be reaching our potential. That's what we're all supposed to be doing, is like reaching our own abilities. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. But, like, Team Athena, Team America, okay, she founded this country. Yeah, there's a lot about America that none of you guys know. Only Oracle Life knows. Do you understand? I'm the only person ever who will know it. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. And I know you guys hate learning from me for some reason, but it's really the truth. So I want to share what I do know so you guys know too. Maybe I'll be back later. It's Oracle Life Forever.